I'm confused. What's up, everybody? It's Make It Make Sense, and I'm confused. So there are times when it's okay to be racist. We got to talk about it. Like the videos the intro plays, because we got a woman being called a monkey, another woman being called a trans woman, and another woman being called a Muppet. And they're all in the same conversation. So we got to talk about it. Like the videos the intro plays.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. I want to make it make it make sense. That's all. 1 and 1 got to equal 2.
Make it make sense, boo.
Big Mims.
Surfer.
Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you say. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you say. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense.
Trying to run. She can't run. Now who can't run? Now who can't run? Who can't run? Yeah.
Okay, y'all. So we got to talk about this. I really wasn't, if you don't know, because I know a lot of people do not watch Love and Hip Hop, these are the characters we're about to be talking about. Erica Mena, Spice. As always in Love and Hip Hop, you're going to sit down for dinner. You're going to go at it. You're going to say the nastiest, most vile things that you can say. I'm not defending in any way what Spice said. Spice told Erica Mena that her son does not love her. Probably a dagger to the heart for mom. I get it. Erica Mena, they were going back and forth. So I'm not going to play you the clip. We really don't have to. Erica Mena responded by calling her a blue monkey. It has been reported that this is not the first time Erica Mena has called a black person a monkey. So this has been the topic of conversation for about a week now, but I'm seeing some things and I have some real questions. This is not me being funny. This is literally me asking questions. So when you watch this, definitely put in the comments where you're at with it. There was an exchange on Dish Nation between Tamar Braxton and Jessie Woo. This is what Jessie Woo had to say.
I don't care what Spice said. I don't care. We're not watching Barney and Friends. This is Love and Hip Hop. It is the lowest of the low. I used to be part of the franchise, which is why I quit, because you're always set in position to be this vile.
Yeah, she threw a bottle at somebody. She should know.
Her saying monkey, that's racist.
It is.
It is racist, and you are used to calling black people monkeys.
Unequivocally racist.
Period.
Okay, but
Spice should have knocked all your teeth
okay,
out.
so let's play devil's advocate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't all bets off when somebody come for your kids? Like, I'm sorry, I'm not watching nothing I say out my mouth. Okay, you tell me my son don't love me, I'm going for your neck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, period.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean she's racist. It just means that's the first thing that came to her mind to defend herself.
If racism is the first thing that comes to your mind to defend yourself, then we got a problem, because why are you still allowed in our spaces? You're not technically black. If racism is the first thing that comes out of your mind to defend yourself, even if it was a low blow, you should not be in our spaces. Put it in the comments. So let's continue.
Yeah, in a vocal argument, you're going to think of the worst possible things you can say about a person. So, like, I mean, they're both some level in the wrong. Don't bring.
So by that standard and by that logic, the doctor who called Michelle Obama a monkey, this lady, it would be okay for her to call Michelle Obama a monkey if Michelle had talked about her child, because all bets are off when you talk about somebody's child. Racism is okay. Or is it only okay if you are, say, Latin? If you're Latin and sometimes want to look black, it's okay. Is it selective outrage? What are we doing here? So Spice did a live that Tamar Braxton joined. So I want you to hear the exchange.
See it. I don't watch that show. We've talked about that, right?
That's what I got from it.
And everybody knows, Shekinah will tell you, there's nothing fake about me because you know, I wouldn't say anything. You know what I mean? But my job is to comment on what is being reported.
But you know how you said your job is to comment on what is being talked about?
Yeah.
My job in Love and Hip Hop is to talk about what is happening at a certain situation. And that was what was being talked about.
But I'm not negating that, Spice. I'm not negating that. And I'm not disagreeing with that.
I say anything bad about her son, which was, you know, how you came out to say, or anybody say anything about my son. I did not say anything bad about Erica's son.
Okay, but you can't take that with Tamar. You got to take that with Mona and her people.
No.
Because I didn't do that.
No.
I'm supposed to say, I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't see it. I don't watch that show. We've talked about that. Right?
That's what I got from it.
And everybody knows, Shekinah will tell you, there's nothing fake about me because, you know, I wouldn't say anything. You know what I mean? But my job is to comment on what is being reported.
But you know how you said your job is to comment on.
Okay, so I don't get it. Like, I literally don't get it. They were talking. The point is, do you feel that way? Do you feel it's okay for somebody to be racist if you feel like I gave them a low blow about their child? That's it. Okay, case in point. If Kim Zolciak had said to Kenya Moore, "You're a monkey," after Kenya said you were going to sell your daughter for John Legend tickets, would it be okay? I'm really trying to figure out, because words do have impact. And I know that words have impact because of this. You guys remember the K. Michelle, Tamar Braxton beef?
Really not any beef. I grew up on the Muppets all my life. So I really don't have a beef or anything. You know, it's just she pokes, but it's fine. You know, I understand. I know if I was like, you know, almost.
So K. Michelle called Tamar Braxton a Muppet, and this was the response from Tamar Braxton.
To get my son.
She's still dealing with it. Yeah.
Particular person started saying I look like a Muppet. Mm-hmm. And people say it so much, sometimes I start to confuse. And so I even asked Vince, I'm like, do I look like a Muppet? Oh my God. He's like, absolutely not.
So calling Tamar a Muppet, a fictional character, really hurt her feelings. And she's having to think about, how does she tell her son to stand up against bullies, because she didn't know how she could stand up against K. Michelle calling her a Muppet. So by the same logic, Spice has children. Spice has black children. What is Spice supposed to say when their children, I mean, when the children ask, do I look like a monkey? Like, I would have thought that Tamar would have pulled from her own, like, her own issues with being called out of her name about her appearance. So you got Spice being called a monkey, Tamar being called a Muppet, which Tamar broke down about. Tamar and K. Michelle had exchanges. K. Michelle came up with the Muppet thing. It really impacted and affected her. So I don't understand. Would it be okay if K. Michelle had said that because Tamar had talked about her child? Like, where is the line? I'm honestly really, really confused by this. So if somebody talked about Angel Brink's child and on Basketball Wives, and she called her castmate a monkey, would it be okay? If Nikki Muderis had called one of her castmates a monkey, would it be okay because she talked about her child? When Cardi's had some issues in the past where I think she called somebody a roach, or she called a black woman a roach, or things like that. There have been instances, I can't think of all of them, where people have alleged that Cardi is racist. Other people have argued she can't be racist. Some people say she can't be racist because she has a black man. That is not the truth. But where's the line drawn? If Mariah Lynn had called one of her cast members, a black cast member, a monkey, would it be okay because they talked about her child? Like, where is the line? And is it selective? What I will say about Spice is she has one of my favorite songs. It was called Black Hypocrisy. It was one of the first songs I actually heard from her, where she pretended to bleach her skin in the video because she has had struggles with people looking down on her for her dark skin. Like, I don't understand. I literally don't understand the line. Was what Spice did unequivocally wrong? Yes. But I don't understand black people who support a non-black person using racism as a read. When did that become okay? So then we move on to Jess Hilarious. I'll let you see this one.
Erica Mena fired from Love and Hip Hop for calling Spice a blue monkey after making comments about her son. That's what I mean. Every time they get into it with Erica Mena, they always bring it. That's the only thing they can say about her is something about her son. That's good. What's wrong with your son? It don't matter what's wrong with him. Don't bring him up. Like Spice said, your son don't like you. And I can't call you a monkey. I don't think Erica Mena was using it as a racial slur. Maybe Spice looked like a monkey to her.
So we were just in a conversation a couple weeks ago because some people, there was multiple parts to the cisgender trans woman, trans man conversation, but one of the parts was people were saying that Jess Hilarious looked like a trans woman. And I thought that was absolutely wrong. That's not a read. I mean, a man also offered her money for, somebody offered Jess Hilarious money to, in order, because they thought she was a trans woman. Either way it goes, I definitely rode for Jess in the sense that if you don't want to be called cisgender, I don't think you should have to. I also rode for Jess when she was debating about the women who were born women owning periods. But the other part to that conversation was people calling her trans. I believe that Tasha K was somebody who had called her trans or said she looked like a trans woman. Like, by her logic, it would be okay for somebody to call her a trans woman if she had talked about their child. I don't get it. I'm really lost on this one, y'all. I don't get it. I really don't. So it's okay for you not to support a black woman because the black woman talked about somebody's child, which kids should be off limits. And I understand that really hurt Erica Mena, but are we not supporting black women now? Are we only supporting the black women that you want to support? What is this?
It's on me, Ash don't like me. Whatever you look like, I'm gonna call you. And the fact that they filmed it back in the Dizzle and it come on now, and then you choose to fire her for the backlash. You're not even protecting your cast. Like you. Yeah.
So you want the cast protected, but not black women.
And then Safari said, who does he defend? Do you defend the mother of your child, your ex-wife? That's still the mother of your child, but then you Jamaican.
I'm confused at this one. I'm not confused in how I feel. Both women were wrong, but if you jump to racism, you're done in my book. I don't need to see anything about Erica Mena. Erica Mena, from the very beginning, has been a tumultuous. Erica Mena is kind of like Jocelyn to me. They have been rewarded for their bad behavior. You're fighting from the very first episode. You are engaging with married men. Now, that's DJ Envy's problem. DJ Envy was married, but I'm just saying she's not a moral authority on anything. Y'all put it in the comments. Like the video. I'll see y'all later. But I'm very curious to know where y'all stand on this one. I am absolutely baffled because now we are not supporting Black women because they said something. We're not supporting Black women being attacked by a racist because she said something about the child. Make it make sense, y'all. I'm really trying here. Like the video. I'm going to see y'all later.